Hi. Oh, as I say that and the dog looks at me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. I think we're here. Thank you for joining me today. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, today is a goodie. I think I actually say that most of the time. I definitely say that when we start our podcast with Moira and I. But today is a goodie because this is so, so, so important. In fact, every time I talk is important, maybe sometimes. But you are the boss of you. And that's what we're going to angle, whatever you want to call it today. So, Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist from a very different environment today. Beautiful, serene, sunny day in Wellington. Thank goodness for that. If you are here live, I'd love to know, or where you are in the world. That would be awesome for me to see if this is actually reaching the people further than I think, or actually if this time is working for you. So that would be really helpful. So, let's crack on. You are the boss of you. You are the boss of you. You are the boss of you. However you want to say it. Sometimes when people say, you are the boss of you, and you're like, oh, I couldn't. Oh, no, I couldn't. No, that's not me. No, 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 no. That's okay. So let's define what a boss is. So, of course, I looked up the dictionary, my favorite friend, the dictionary. And it says a person who is in charge. Now, there was two words there that really made me think. In charge. Do you hear the wording? Note the wording? In charge. Yes, in charge. Isn't that what you actually want or desire or would love for your world? In charge of your own world, in charge of your own decisions, in charge of your own actions, in charge of your own thoughts. And I would say 100% yes. However, we know that there is a lot of excuses. We know there's a lot of excuses that come up. Even when I say, you're the boss of you. You are the boss of you. And people go, oh, yeah, but I've got children and I've got this and my partner's this and work, I've got to turn. Blah. So these excuses are, people won't like me. People will judge me. People will talk about me behind my back. Maybe even to the face, or maybe even stand there beside me and talk about me. People will blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. So, let's nut into this, because really, what the heck is going on that you are so worried about other people? What is really going on? Because it's ugly. Let's just go there. It is ugly. I want to tell you a secret. And this is a really important secret. So listen up, listen up. There are people who don't like you already. There are people who are judging you already. There are people who are already talking behind your back. That's the dog in the corner making that noise. And there are people who blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah about you right now. Already. So, the key is for every person that loves you, there is an equal amount of people who despise you. Yep. If they love you at that level, then there's an equal amount of people who love you, despise you at that level. You've got people who love you at that level. You've got an equal amount of people who despise you at that level. Okay? So let me say that again. For every person who loves you, no matter what level, there is an equal amount of people who despise you at that level. Do you want to come here, Zach? You're wandering around. I think he wants out, but he's just going to have to pause for a moment. So, that's the truth. That is the truth. You have an equal amount of people who love you and an equal amount of people who despise you. I know there's people who love me. I know there's people who like me. I know there's people who despise me. I know there's people who don't like me. That is the truth. That is the truth. And do I still function? 100%. 100%. And I don't focus on the ones who like me, and I don't focus on the ones who don't like me. I focus about staying in my lane, and what's important to me is transforming people's lives. When you jump into the why, what happens is you go, oh, why am I doing this? Why am I allowing this? Why? It's actually a spiral downhill. And it's so fast that hits you from crazy, crazy, crazy ways. I'm just going to have to let this dog out. Give me 1 sec. So I'm going to say, let's get into the action. Let's get into the action. Come on, Zach. How'd you go then? You're a good wee boy. Here we go. Good boy. Okay. Zach the dog's just disappeared. It's like, race back here. That's the dog. So going back to this. Action is the key. So when you go into that why, you're just, like I said, you're going into a hamster wheel. It goes round and round and round. But if you go into the action, what am I going to do to put in place that's going to give me that boss level, that's going to level me up? What action am I going to do to put in place to boss level me up? That's where you want to be going, instead of the why, because you're only going to go down, down, down. So what action am I going to do to boss level me up? Okay, so here's some other tips for you. Oh, get a pen and paper or note taking, whatever's easy for you. So there's one word and it starts with B, and you know, we love this word, and it's called boundaries. Ugh, boundaries. It's actually a word that makes me cringe. Oh, I haven't put my boundaries in place. Oh, I'm the same. Don't get me wrong. People don't just say it. I also say, oh, my boundaries, I now understand. So boundaries can be something that enhance your world or deflate your world. So the key is to just be aware of your boundaries. Be aware. And also, 2020 taught us a year of pivot. So change when you want to change your boundaries. It's okay to say yes to somebody and then change and say, no, it doesn't work anymore. It's totally okay to do that. This is you being the boss level of you. Level yourself up constantly, constantly, constantly. So change your boundaries when you have the need or desire or love to. You know that. When you want to, not when other people want to. Okay? So boundaries is the key one. Boundaries is 100% the key one. The next one is right here, right here, right here, right here. And this is our heart. And that is speaking from our heart. So when we speak from our heart, we're different. We have the greatest shifts that move in our world, around us, and to our physical self internally. The shifts come from here, which gives you a much more fulfilling world than here. This you can convince to do anything. I can convince you to do anything, but this is where your real calling is here. I'm not here to convince you here. I'm here to allow you and show you how to make decisions from here. This is the greatest shift that you can do that's going to keep you youthful. It's going to make you think differently. It's going to give you that vibrancy step is here. And when you're around people who speak from the heart, you feel different. You feel different around those people. They feel different. People feel your energy differently. You have a different vibration. You know, the ones that come in and they're like this, and they come into, you know, I went to a shop yesterday and the lady was like, and I was like, there was a few things in there I had a desire to buy, and I was like, I'm not buying from you. I really don't want that energy around me. It just didn't appeal to me. Actually, I did buy one little thing, but I would have spent more. I would have bought more. There's some amazing things in there, but that energy was, you know, oh, and this moaned, and she was moaning about it, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. She literally walked in the door. I hadn't even been in there 30 seconds, and she was moaning. That's not great energy to be around for you and others. So speak from the heart. So no, it goes both ways. Goes both ways. Me to you, you to me. You to them to you. You to others, others to you. Speak from the heart. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others about boss leveling you up. The other one I'm going to give you is, have you heard of the 4 agreements? We talk about them actually probably more often on our podcasts. It's a Don Rise, pardon how I say his name, but the 4 agreements, give them a Google. It will actually open your eyes. There's 4 of them. Number 1, I'm going to give you all of them first. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. If you can live by these 4 agreements, you're going to be living here for a start, not here, but your world is going to change. This is boss leveling you up. This is being the boss of you, making decisions that suit you and your lifestyle. So be impeccable with your word. If you're going to say you're going to do something, do it. Or change your mind and say, I'm not going to do it. Be impeccable with your word. Make sure it's at that heartfelt level. Don't take anything personally. You do not know why people don't talk to you. You don't know why they cancel appointments. You don't know what's going on. You know, the other day I had I ordered something online, and then they said, oh, it's coming from somewhere else and it's going to take a month to get to you. And I was like, Ugh. So I fired. I machine gun fired. And then the lady goes, I'm so sorry. And then I actually went back to her and I apologized. And I actually said, thank you for coming back to me. I appreciate that. But I said, it was actually me having an off day and I just fired at you. So this woman may have taken it personally. She may not have. But I fired at her and she couldn't have taken it personally because it wasn't her doing. She's an employee, 20 people down the chain, whatever it was. So don't take things personally when people fire at you. It's their stuff. It was my stuff. 100% it was my stuff. Don't make assumptions. Don't assume that they can't do that. Don't assume that. Don't make assumptions. Actually get them to say what it is. So the more you make assumptions, the more you're running into that crazy story of things that will just keep going around and around and around. And you're not going to get an answer. You're really not going to get an answer to anything. And number 4, always do your best. Do your best. From here, yet again, from here. Always do your best. Do the best you can. Me as a parent growing up, well, my daughter growing up, I'd be a different parent now at my age. 50 years old, I'd be a different parent than I was when I was 26. 100%. No, I was 28. What was I, 28? When I was 20s. 100% I'd be different. 100% I'd be different. So always do your best with what you've got in front of you. The next one about being a boss is inspiration. Inspiration. So what lights you up? What lights you up? What lights you up? Is it engaging conversation? Is it Netflix? Is it watching these? Is it brainstorming ideas? Is it being around amazing people? Is it hiding away from amazing people? Like whatever it is it creating food? Is it whatever it is? Do way more of it. When you're in boss mode, you're not in cranky headspace mode. You're doing things that light you up. And people don't come in and try and filter into your world because honestly, you're so inspired. People are like, I'm not going to change that. She's in her flow, whatever that is. Do way more of it because there's a lot of BS out there. There's a lot of BS, and that's belief system, just so you know. There's a lot of BS out there, and that BS just drops away. It doesn't stick to you because you're inspired. Nothing sticks to you. That stay in your lane, people say, whatever it is. That stuff that gets thrown at you, you're not bothered by it because you're so much certain about where you're going and what you're doing and you're inspired. And that could be taking the dogs for a walk. That could be making dinner for friends or anything. It could be just chilling out in your zone, going to bed early, light a candle, whatever that inspiration is, it will light you up. Do way more of it. I think I've got that one. Clear. I think. My favourite one, and thanks to Viv for this one who just says it's her favourite, is once and done. That's it. Once and done. I'm clearly going to add a little bit more into that one. But once and done. So when you trust yourself, you trust others, and you trust the bigger picture. So trusting yourself for the decisions you've made and not made, trusting others for the decisions they've made and not made, and then you trust the bigger picture. It's all going to work out. Everything's flowing. Everything's actually flowing when you're inspired. And when it starts getting too hard, just stop and pause. Just go, okay, let's just take a moment for that. Can't get that idea yet. It's not flowing. Jump out of it, whatever it is. So once and done. That's it, once and done. And it just stops that overthinking. It just stops that overthinking, stops the crazy as on the hamster wheel, running and running and running. Okay? Once and done. You are the boss of you. After all, apart from me, I'm the boss of me. Once and done. Once and done. Once and done. Okay. My other one is, it starts with G. Who knows what this one is today? Well, this is called gratitude. Gratitude or appreciation, whatever you want to call it. Gratitude, appreciation. This is the quickest way to shift your mind and your body, no matter what is happening around you. If someone said to me, Deborah, what's your one tip you would give me in life to change everything? Gratitude. 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 That's it. Gratitude for what you have. Gratitude for what you don't have. Gratitude for who's around you. Gratitude for who's not around you. Write it down. Gratitude in your journal and your notes, whatever it is. Gratitude. 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 Write it down, it comes out, it feels right, it shifts here, it shifts here, it shifts all the energy around you. You know, I talked about inspiration. When you're inspired, you're sitting in gratitude all the time. When you have trust, you sit in gratitude. When you speak from the heart, you're sitting in gratitude. When I think about these things, you know, when you've got your boundaries, I have to quickly think of my notes. Boundaries, you're sitting in gratitude because you're actually grateful for these things that are happening. Put your gratitude when you go to bed at night. What are you grateful for? When you wake up each day, when you're sitting at the table with your children or not children, or you get in the car and you go, how was school today? And they tell you something about school and you go, great, what are you grateful for today? What was grateful at school? What had an appreciation? It just changes everybody's energy around you. It changes you. People's rubbish that they try and, you know, tell you to do this and tell you to do that, it just doesn't come in when you're sitting in gratitude. If you want, keep writing all the amazing things that are happening in your world, all the amazing things, until you have a tear of gratitude, until you have that tear that comes in and you're like, wow, I hadn't thought about that. Hadn't thought about that. Gratitude is 100% the quickest way to unblock, shift, level up, boss level up your mind and your body and those around you. Gratitude. And the last one. And the last one is reach out to me. I'm here. I'm just a message away. It's not as hard as what you think. It's about you being the boss of you. So if you'd like to boss level yourself up, reach out to me, take these tips, see what resonates, what doesn't. So that the next step is, so clearly you like this because you've stayed on this long. The next step is to take one of these steps and do it. Do it every day for a week and see what shifts in your world. Every day for a week, 7 days. Just do one. Just do one. What lights you up? Gratitude. Where is that? Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. Whatever it is, do one every day for a week. See what happens. What's the worst can happen? Nothing. The worst can happen is what? Nothing. I guarantee nothing won't work. You will boss level yourself up because you are the boss of you, as I am the boss of me. So that is me, Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist, signing off today. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think of today, and I will see you next time. See you next week. Thanks, team. Bye.